In this video, let's talk about how to use the 2-cup method, version 3.0, to change physical appearance and make you look more beautiful, more attractive, and most importantly, to help you have more self-love with an improved self-image. Stay with me. Welcome back to Choosing Gratitude. My name is Karen from ChoosingGratitude.net. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and the notification bell and start manifesting your dream life by choosing gratitude. Welcome back to my kitchen for another amazing dimensional jumping experience. I realized that it's been a while since I did my last 2-cup method video, and if you haven't seen that one, the link is up there. Last time we did one about money, abundance, and prosperity, and I got some amazing results from that one. And this time I'm thinking maybe we should do one about helping you jumping into the most beautiful version of yourself. How about that? And I know that a lot of you have that in mind. Before we start, let's talk about what 2-cup method really is and how we're gonna do it this time, because every time I like to do it slightly differently. All right, so first of all, 2-cup method is based on the theory of dimensional jumping. Dimensional jumping is really a concept of how the universe really works. Even though we see our reality as a singular reality with a strict timeline, the truth is far from that, and we all know that. The truth, according to quantum physics, is that we have multiple possible possibilities coexisting. At each moment, there are millions and billions of versions of us waiting for us to choose. So my question to you is, which version of yourself are you choosing right now? So instead of focusing on what exactly you want to put in the cup, I want you to first think about what kind of version of yourself are you gonna choose starting this moment on, okay? And just hold that version of yourself in your head before you even start this experiment or this practice. If you want to achieve the best result with this method, remember that this is not just about pouring water from one cup to another. When you're doing it, you need to have this very clear intention in your mind. I want you to see this as a declaration that you're making to the universe. Declaration of what? Of the fact that you are a free being, that you are a deliberate creator of your life. And while you're doing this, you need to let the universe know that I am free to jump dimensions. I am free to jump from wherever I am to a parallel reality of my dream life. You really have to have that thought in your head for this to work. Otherwise, it's just a pointless action. All right, before you get started, you want to have a clear goal in your head. Like, what are you working on with this method today? Each time when you perform this method, you want to have a clear, focused goal, not just overall, I want to look better, right? You want to target a specific area of your life, and even in beauty. Like, for example, today, what I want to work on is that I have a pimple on my forehead, and I want to work on getting better, more radiant skin without this pimple. And you can really use any goal. And for example, you want to lose weight, right? You want to make your hair look better, whatever, pick an area. And when you have a specific area you want to focus on, make sure that you don't think, oh, I want to get rid of this thing. Remember, I didn't say that I want to get rid of this pimple, right? I said that I have a pimple, and I also said that I want to have more beautiful, more radiant skin. You see, when you say, I want to get rid of something, it's like you're instantly putting a rope on yourself and tie yourself in your current reality. And we don't want to do that because we are free creators, right? We are deliberate creators. We're gonna jump dimensions today. So we are not gonna say the word, I'm gonna get rid of something, but instead you're going to affirm where you really want to go. What you're gonna need are 2 cups, and I already have a cup with some water in it, and I use this sort of a lukewarm water because I want to add stuff to this cup. I'll show you later. What I'm doing right now is I already have some labels with words on it, so I'm just gonna read it to you real quick, and I can also show you what I have. So for the first cup, the traditional 2-cup method is to write down your exact situation right now. Like, for example, I am ugly. And then on the next cup, you want to write, I am beautiful. And personally, like I said in my previous video, I don't really agree on this approach because I feel like the more you feel negative about the situation, the harder it is for you to get out of it, right? So what I'm having on this label is this. Let me just read it for you. I say, I love myself the way I am. And I want you to start your 2-cup method this way also. Even in your current situation, you want to love yourself. And then I say, I'm aware of my pimples. Okay, so whatever problem you have, instead of saying I want to get rid of it, you simply say I am aware of this. So this is my sticker. And I'm going to put this sticker on my first cup, and this is my current situation. And I'm going to perform a little ritual, and you can just start and pour this water into the second cup. That's okay, but I want to make it a little more fun, a little more interesting, and also really enhance the power of self-love. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little something to the water. So this is my version 3.0. What I'm adding is, you know what this is, guys? This is called saffron. It's actually a very expensive spice, and this spice is from a very precious flower, and it has to be handpicked. And by weight, this spice is more expensive than gold. And don't worry, you can actually buy this on Amazon for like $10. And this is actually my own saffron brand. I sell this brand of saffron on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description down below, and you can get my saffron, or you can just get any saffron in your local store. All right, so saffron is really like a natural coloring agent, and also in ancient times, it is always associated with beauty and also with richness of life. So we want to add this powerful spice into your water, and it has a really strong flavor. If you're not used to it, I actually drink saffron tea every day. It's very, very good for your health. So I'm gonna mix this saffron into my water, and this is going to actually change the color of your water into more of a yellowish tone. And I'm gonna give it a few moments. Now you see that my water, my saffron water, has turned into a beautiful yellow color. And now I want to really anchor in the feeling of divine beauty. And to enhance this energy, I also want to add just a little drop of honey, because honey represents sweetness of life and just a lot of love. I'm gonna stir some more. And now this water is going to taste amazing. So my current reality is already pretty amazing, pretty nice. Now I'm ready to jump. So this is the reality I'm jumping into. So I'm going to say, I am grateful for beautiful and radiant skin. And I'm gonna put it on my desired reality. And now I'm ready to jump. Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm jumping with all of this love and beauty, and in my desired reality. Now, cheers, let's drink it. That was amazing, and I'm already feeling more energized and more beautiful. I don't know about you, so make sure you do this yourself. And how often should you do this? My answer is you should do it as often as you want without getting yourself confused or frustrated. You know, a lot of people keep repeating these techniques because they don't feel they see result, and then they keep pushing, and that's really against the rule of this kind of techniques, because you really have to do this playfully and really have that element of letting go in it. So after I do this, I'm not gonna think about my pimple. I'm not gonna think about it. I'll just let the universe work its magic. Sometimes it takes a little time. So I usually don't do this very often. I do it maybe once a week to the most, but feel free to do it every day if you want to, but make sure that you're doing it from a playful and light-hearted place. Okay, that's the only way for it to work. Can you work on multiple desires with this technique? Absolutely, but don't put all of your desires on one list. I would really segment out my desires, so each time I'm jumping dimensions, I have some focus. In fact, the more faith you have in the quantum jumping theory or the dimensional jumping theory, the better this will work. So if you want to learn a little bit more about quantum jumping, I have a video that I made a few months ago that's all about that. So I will meet you there in that video.